Hello, my lovely Gemini. Welcome to my channel, Diadem Zodiac Soul Vibes. My name is Susan, and today we're going to be doing a timeless reading. And this is going to assist you in bringing clarity to what in life needs to be worked on right now. This is, of course, done without judgment, it's done without pressure. We bring an awareness to it. Now, obviously, this reading is for the collective, so take what resonates and leaves behind what does not. But also, as it is a timeless reading, come back at any time. Also, check out your other signs, because this is for sun, moon, and rising, because that may have some resonance with you as well. So I will be using my tarot cards and a cosmic energy oracle card, and then I'm closing out the reading with an angel number. So let's have a look and see. Well, that's quite a few, so let's shuffle again. Let's have a look, see, Gemini, what is going on for you? What needs to be looked at? Well, Five of Swords. Well, yeah, card of defeat, really. Not really working out for you, or you feel it's not working out for you. You know how the shuffle is going, it's very sticky. So I feel that let me just see, there's one upturned here as well. Page of Swords. Well, you are swords, aren't you? You're equated to swords. So there's a lot of swords. So you're stuck in your head, aren't you? You're stuck in your head, and you need to get out of there. You need to bring the joy, the capacity of love and abundance of that back to your awareness. I feel that you're perhaps being a little bit sharp with yourself because of what you consider to be a defeat that hasn't worked out for you. What isn't for you, well, I'm going to say what is for you will never pass you by, but you're looking at what isn't for you, aren't you? You're looking at, right, for an air sign, which is yourself, Gemini. There's a lot of water here as well, a lot of emotions for you. So we're kind of going through that yin and yang of emotions with you at the moment, aren't we? And that can be really difficult and daunting at times. So it may be that you're trying to stand on your own 2 feet with a particular idea, and you're not really feeling it for yourself, but you must rely on your own intuition. You must rely on yourself, because whilst other people may have our best interests at hand, it's their interests at hand rather than our own. I do feel that you're moving out of it, but it seems to me a bit of a slow process. I got to tell you, you're really giving yourself a hard time on this one. You haven't lost, you have actually gained. That's what I'm feeling. So, you know, in another card, there's 2 swords left in the ground, and there's those 2 swords in your hand. You have gained. So it is about understanding and appreciating, letting go of what you no longer need, and that can bring you to the success and the joy that is here, the abundance of it, the celebrations of it that are coming in around you. I'm loving this. King of Cups is there saying, look, you have to stand on your own 2 feet, you have to stand on your own ground, celebrate yourself. A lot of joy and happiness. Celebrate yourself. You know, on that Five of Swords, we had judgment. That's too harsh. You know, you're tearing yourself in two here, and there's another 2. And you know, it's interesting, even though there isn't cards of 2s other than 1 here, the 2 is about bringing in balance, and you're splitting yourself too much. That's what I would say to you. You need to bring yourself back to balance. The judgment that you're casting upon yourself of defeat is very harsh, and it is one that needs to be left behind. And there you are, the Emperor. See, that's who you are. You're the wise person. So even in those thoughts, I know sometimes when people talk about being selfish, Gemini, if you're not hurting another soul, it's not selfish. If you're pulling in on yourself and those things that you wish to do on your behalf, that's self-care. If you're not hurting anyone else, and I cannot see that you are, other than hurting yourself. So it's time to use that wisdom and rise above it. Let us see here now on that 9 of Wands. Well, it's called the Wounded Warrior, but actually that's a very brave card, because you've been through the battle, you've been through the war, the success is there. You're lighting your own fire. All right, you haven't got all the sticks into the fire at the moment, but you are getting there. I think if I was to name this reading right now, it's you are getting there, but your self-belief needs to catch up a bit. The celebration, the joy, the happiness that I'm seeing here. Now, sometimes the Two of Cups does indicate engagement and celebration of that kind, because there is a family celebration here as well. Don't allow yourself to not enjoy yourself. That's what I feel. You seem to be holding out. It's all very wonderful to stay within ourselves and use our wisdom moving forward, but not when it's causing us angst and pain, which is what it seems to be to me here for you. Now, the Three of Wands coming out with the King of Cups, I'm really liking this, because usually the page of the King of Swords and Pentacles would be about strategy, but these two together are saying, look, take your time, take that time out. I gotta say to you, because it's come to me twice, you gotta go to the parties. You need to go to the parties, and I don't know why that is. Maybe you're turning down invitations to parties, but celebrate yourself anyway. Moving forward, we have a very good sign of a lot of options coming in. The world's your oyster. That's what I want to say. The world is your oyster. And let us see here, the Empress. Okay, that's excellent. I'm loving that. You're a great thinker, Gemini. And I really like that, even though with this case, I'm kind of trying to lift you out of it. You're a deep thinker who really has the capabilities and capacity to come up with magnificent ideas. And this is the nurturing of this. Now, I will say this because it's coming to my attention. If you are worried about a pregnancy or someone being pregnant, it seems to me that good news is abundant here for it. But of course, the Empress doesn't always mean pregnancy. It can mean the birth of new ideas, and this is where this is the story of these cards. You're moving from yourself, from the idea of defeat, into that space of, right, okay, what will I leave behind? We burn our bridges because sometimes we have to. That's just the way it is. Using your wisdom to move forward. I'm very pleased with you on this. Look, the biggest problem that I see within this space that needs to be adapted and realigned is your thoughts of you. That's what I'm going to say. Definitely, I got to say, underlying all of this is thoughts of family. There is celebrations, and I do wonder, is there going to be news either of a wedding or a birth or something like that? That's underlying that there, but it doesn't seem to be that you're able to enjoy it to its fullest. So when you go to the Page of Swords, and the Page of Swords is kind of going, this is what I want and this is what I need and I want it now. Let the Emperor of you come in. Let the Emperor of you rise and say, actually no. Actually no. Let's just take a little time out. See what bridges need to be burned. That's what I would say to you. Okay, right, let's get a message from the cosmos and see what that collective energy would like to input into this space that we are filling today. Okay, there we go. Acceptance. I like that. I like that an awful lot, because that's what this is. That's what it is. Don't let issues and wounds and old wounds affect the beauty and joy of today, of the now. Be in that love, be in that space of gracious. Uh, I mean, Gemini, when you let yourself go, you can be one of the most amazing lovers, the most amazing warmth that you bring in with that care and compassion. But at the moment, you're being very harsh. So you're stuck between, mostly harsh against yourself, and you're stuck between those two places. Onwards and upwards. That's what I feel with this one. You're getting there, the zeroed out, the abundance, the nurturing of those ideas that will be coming to you. I don't think they fully reached their fruition yet in the thought process, but they are coming if you sit with that Emperor of you. So let us see the message from the cosmos. Acceptance. Accept others and yourself, and welcome new opportunities. Here we are. Ah, don't you love how these cards work together? Don't you just love how they work together? So yes, we're moving from times that we feel defeated, that we feel split, we feel judged, moving into that space where we're kind of going, right, I'm going to look after myself, but then the wisdom of you rises, what bridges are burning, what we're moving away from, leaving those hurts behind, and then into the joy of you, looking at these new ideas, these new options. Celebrations are abundant. That's what I need to say to you, Gemini. Celebrations are abundant, but we do need to realign our thought process to get there. Okay, so let me shuffle these angel numbers and see what number is coming out for you. And as I do this, I ask you, would you, if you're so way inclined, sorry, I'm tripping over my words there. If you're such inclined, please do like and subscribe to my new channel. Will help me maintain it and uploading new videos, and continue to do that. Okay. Oh, right. Okay. Now, I when I was talking there, my mind kind of went a bit blank, because I knew what I needed to say, and as I was shuffling the cards, and I'm wondering, because I'm with you, Gemini, at the moment, is that occurring to you as well? This, as soon as you start moving forward and thinking forward, you kind of go, no, 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 people will judge me, and they'll say I'm a fool. Well, the fool's not here. The fool is new beginnings anyway. These cards tell me of your wisdom, of the challenges you have had and have come through, of these new ideas and options that are coming in for you, of the progress of bringing these new ideas to life. The acceptance of what is in our past, because we cannot change it, is really going to be very assistive to you. So anyway, the angel card number is 2121. Divine guidance. Trust the guidance of your angels. They are leading you towards greatness. Isn't that the most amazing thing for you? The greatness of the Gemini. I hope you enjoyed our time together, and please do, as I said, do like and subscribe, and you will get notifications of further uploads next time.